the awareness that the spiritual principles that we teach have value for everyone. For everyone. And I got to tell you, there is so much pain in the LGBTQ community. We are a healing teaching. This community, when I found this teaching, it was healing. It was so powerfully healing for me to hear that I wasn't just accepted, I was celebrated. That my queerness wasn't seen as some sort of disadvantage, not something I needed to hide, not something I needed to not talk about, that my relationship with my wife was something that I can share the way everybody else shares. All of that is just because it makes me feel seen. And isn't that what we all want? To be seen. So shame resilience. I'm going to share with you how you build up your shame resilience, because we've all experienced shame, yes? We all carry those places inside where we think that something is inherently not right about who we are. So we need to recognize the vulnerability. We need to recognize external factors. And we need to connect with others, and we need to discuss our feelings. And when I looked at that and I thought about the Lavender Menace taking over the NOW conference, it's exactly what they did. Betty Friedman tried to call them the Lavender Menace and to make it something negative. And that community recognized the vulnerability and owned it. Owned it, unapologetically owned it. And then they recognized that there were all these external factors going on. And instead of ignoring them, they connected with each other and with the larger community. And they shared and discussed feelings. That meeting went on for 2 hours. It was basically Lesbian 101. That is how we move past shame. Because can you see how that becomes, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So whatever it is that you're carrying in your own heart, there is a place, a space for you to share that and to know that you are whole. Connectivity, authenticity, inclusivity. These are our core values. And they ask us to not be silent. They ask us to be brave. They ask you, if you're an ally, to be half as brave as the LGBTQ youth needs to be on a daily basis. A quarter as brave. An eighth as brave. Can you be just braver than you are right now? Because the truth is, you are the light of the world, and I am the light of the world, and it is our job to go out and see the light of the world that we all are, and to not be silent about it. When you hear somebody make a homophobic statement, you need to gently and lovingly call them on it. When you hear somebody living in the shame of something, you get to ask them, can we talk about that? Nobody's wrong. This is our world is trying to grow. There's no wrong here. But you have to invite people into the exploration of why does that make you uncomfortable? What is it really that's happening for you there? Because I got to tell you, the truth is, whatever bathroom I choose to use, does it really impact your life? I mean, really? Does it impact your life? I had somebody say, on TikTok, somebody was saying, I don't know how to explain to my child that there will be one gender going in and then another gender ain't going in right afterwards. And the person's reply was, you mean like at home? So what we stand for is individual authenticity and global solidarity. Because the freedom for all of us, none of us are free if we're not all free. That's just the truth. What we know, what we understand, is that there is only one life. So if there are those who are oppressed, who are living under bondage, then we too have that within us. And it is our calling to show up in the world and to make a difference. We are all being invited to step out of that little comfort bubble that we love so much. And this area is amazing in terms of its progressiveness, but is there room for growth? Oh, yeah, there certainly is.